Yeah, the Atari VCS, for me, there's no. It's a great looking system and it's awesome. I love it. We use a bit of Mr. Sheen to clean it, a microfiber cloth, and that's what I recommend. To clean it. Once a day, every day, and it'll keep it looking awesome. So yeah, the Atari VCS, it's awesome. And looks great in the light and all, like the sunshine and everything else. It's just a great looking system and pretty cool. Yeah, it looks awesome. And I'm gonna keep it looking this way for as long as I can, and it's just awesome. And yeah, so brilliant stuff. And one of the things that I like the most about the Atari VCS is Xbox Cloud Gaming, which is pretty awesome. I can play all my Xbox games on my Atari VCS, and it's pretty cool. The latest thing that was added was Fortnite. Is you can play it through Xbox Cloud Gaming on the Atari VCS, and it works pretty well, it runs pretty well. You can use the VCS controller, and it's awesome. And pretty cool. And waiting for Gravatar Recharge to come out on the Atari VCS, which is awesome. So yeah, pretty cool. And great stuff. So yeah, just looks awesome with the real wood and everything, Awesome stuff. Yeah, so looks awesome. Just does, Awesome looking system, Yeah. Now originally, when they were designing the Atari VCS, it was going to be a lot flusher to the surface, and there was going to be no USB parts there on the front. They were going to be on the back. And on the wood, it was going to have like 4 lights sort of shining through. They changed that, now they did that to make it look more like the 2600, putting everything on the back, because on the Atari 2600, the 4-switch model, you had most of the stuff on the back. But with this one, you could plug in controllers in the front of the VCS. With the old Atari 2600, everything was on the back, except the cartridge slot. Either 6 switches, 3 on this side, 3 on that side, or 4 switch, 2 on that side, 2 on that side, and then the difficulty switches on the back. And of course the ridges, they took that from the original as well, so I felt that was important when they were designing the Atari VCS, and it's just a striking system, and but the most important thing is the fun factor. All the games we could play Atari 2600 games, 7800, Atari Lynx, Atari Jaguar, and Sega Mega Drive, Super Nintendo, N64, PS1. Awesome, and that's out of the box. That's out of the box. The Atari VCS is 8GB of RAM, 32GB of storage, and with that you can play N64 games all the way back through online emulation on the Chrome browser that's built into the Atari VCS. And having the Chrome browser built into the Atari VCS is one of the best choices Atari did, because it gives you online emulators plus a whole load of other things, So awesome, and outside of the Atari VCS store, Xbox cloud gaming and Stadia, I spend a lot of my time playing old school games through the Chrome browser, like Quake, Doom, mostly first person shooters are lovely, and it's awesome, So yeah, I mean, the Atari VCS is awesome, and I never doubted that it wouldn't come out. I always knew that it would. It was just a matter of when, and just even through the COVID pandemic, they were still able to get it out, because they had good intentions from the get go, because the people that work at Atari now are actually fans of Atari, and they have a passion for it, But despite all the odds, there you have it, and it just looks awesome. This is the collector's edition Atari VCS. There's only 6,000 of these made, and mine is 898. There's a sticker on the back, and it came with a certificate. So we'll hold on this till the day I'm dead, and I'll have it with my original Atari 2600 is upstairs. It's the same one as this, with the same sort of wood grain, and the 6-switch Atari VCS. And it's just awesome from every angle. It looks awesome, and we've had mine since Christmas 2020, and haven't had any issues with it. The fan is a bit loud, but I know it's doing what it's meant to do, which it's keeping it cool, which is important, because something that's so small could heat up and potentially burn to the ground if it didn't have some sort of ventilation, which happened with the original Atari 2600. Because there's no ventilation on it, it just heated up, and went on fire, But it's awesome. And having Fortnite on Xbox Cloud Gaming on the Atari VCS is awesome, and it runs well, plays well, and it's free as well, which is awesome. Yeah. So still waiting to see, for the new field fight game to come out for the Atari VCS, The Spirit of Samurai, and there's a ton of other games that I can't remember off the top of my head. So there's still plenty of stuff to come out for the Atari VCS. A while ago, GameStop had a fire sale where they were selling the Atari VCS for $99 with the controller and the joystick. But check the website and it seems to be gone back up in price. So people were saying, because they were cutting the price so drastically, that all support for the Atari VCS is going to stop, and that it's a failure. Well, it's not, people don't fail to realise that it takes time to make a game, and particularly if you have a small team and a small budget, it's going to take longer. But the thing I like about this is that they're taking their times with the games and they're releasing them, properly, without bugs or anything like that. So all this has to be taken into account, which we've got great patience, So that comes with age and experience, I guess, But pretty cool, I have to say, just love how it looks, especially in the sunlight, and very, very reliable. I said I haven't had any issues with it. I look after it though. That's the thing. If you look after your Atari VCS, it'll work properly and it'll look awesome, and it's awesome. It really is, And now I don't recommend hacking it or anything like that, because if you screw it up, you might not be able to get back working again, because I've heard of people trying to hack it and they were unsuccessful and they fucked up the whole system. So you don't have to do that. That's why online emulation exists, so you can play the games without hacking the system, but it's awesome. Now if you choose to upgrade the Atari VCS, then you can play Dreamcast games, PS2 games, upwards, So, but like I said, I don't have the skills to put the stuff in there to make it happen, and I'm happy with what I have. But that's me, like, you know. That's awesome. It's awesome. So, yeah, so the Atari VCS, I think it'll last a while. It's not a failure like the Atari Jaguar because people actually care about it. They make videos about it, and it's delivering on its promises. Now, some people call it an underpowered PC, and they're entitled to their opinion. But even with that, you can still play a ton of games. You know what I mean? On the Atari VCS. So if a game runs badly, you can still play the game. You still have access to tons of games. But most of the games, like retro games, all of them run pretty well, like, you know. And there's more than one online emulator. So if a game runs like garbage in one emulator, there's always another one, like, you know. So that's it. So I just want to make a quick video about that. It looks awesome, and I'm looking forward to all the new games that are going to be coming out for it. But even if nothing came out for a while, there's plenty there. Like, there's thousands of games, like Super Nintendo games, NES games, Game Boy games. There's even Virtual Boy games. You know, Atari Jaguar, 3DO, thousands of games. You know, ZX Spectrum, Commodore 64. So awesome. And then you have Antstream Arcade. So you're on a winner, especially if you love retro games. It's and plus you're supporting Atari, a company that pretty much started the video game industry. You know, this is their 50th year anniversary, and what better way to support them by buying their system? Like, you know, that's if you have any interest in Atari at all, like, you know. But the thing I like about more is it's easy to use. You don't have to be an Einstein or anything like that. You just go to, let's say if you're emulating games like I do, just go to Chrome, type in the name of the game or the system, follow by the words online, and it brings up a whole bunch of sites that you can use. Yeah, so it looks awesome. Yeah, so I hope everyone has a good day. Take care and bye bye.